So yeah, it's me, Taya, right before bedtime. But I saw your video and I felt the need to respond because I might forget what I was going to say. But the whole thing is, when I was growing up, and this is when I was growing up, the way I was raised was a lot different than a lot of people nowadays, and people of even of my own generation, and how they were raised. When I was 5 years old, my dad was trying to teach my brother and I how to shoot a shotgun. You know, that's that's what I was doing at 5. Now, I didn't like shooting the shotgun. I didn't like it. I ran off. That was me. That was nothing to do with my parents trying to be overprotective at all. But I didn't hear about bicycle helmets until I was like how old was I when I was like 12 and we went on a camping trip in like closer to a city area. I don't know. I mean, we were in the middle of the country and we go on a camping trip like in a park or whatever. What is it? What are those state parks? We went on a camping trip in a state park or whatever, and I'm riding my bike around, no helmet, and then this guy, he stopped and he said, "Where's your bicycle?" What? What's that? I'm just riding my bike. I don't know. I'm serious. Where I was from, bicycle helmets? What? Oh, I'm talking the middle of the country here, so like we were not very we did not have very much not of anything like that. I mean, seriously, the first time I saw a jackhammer was today. So yeah. Um what else? Oh, I actually had a Stretch Armstrong too. It was one of the toys that used to be my either my mother's or something like that. I don't know. But I actually had a Stretch Armstrong. So, but he like fell to pieces because he was a little old by the time he got to me. Um, and like my brother was not very gentle with things. Not like me that I knew if I stretched him too far, it was going to break. You know. But yeah. Mm. We didn't have rails and stuff, and weren't guarded very much because it was like country style living, running around in woods and stuff for fun. That's what we did. We ran out in the middle of the woods for fun. You know? I mean, there were wild animals and stuff out there. It was our backyard. I mean, what What the hell is wrong with that? Too People are too afraid for their kids nowadays. That's why kids actually get hurt so much later on. They're not. It, uh, that's one of the reasons why there's why some people seem to have less seem to be get sick so easily. You know, it's because they were overprotective in other ways. You know how people will get those little scratches, and even if they get a tiny little scratch, oh no, put a little antibiotic ointment on it. Really, you're weakening your child's body in the long run. That's stupid. But that's a whole different soapbox that I'm on. I really don't like the use of antibiotics more than you need to, or the use of doctors more than you need to. I mean, seriously. I've hardly seen a doctor in my life, and I'm running fine. Whatever. But, let's see. What else? There was something more about how kids are being treated like they're not versatile. This might also, if you let kids be treated like they don't need to be doing anything that could possibly do any harm to them, I think that might also be contributing to the low rate of people that are going to be hard workers, because they're not used to dealing with any sort of unpleasantness. When you're playing, though, you get a mix. You get a mix of fun and unpleasantness and stuff like that. You know, you don't just get the fun part. I mean, you get real you get bumps and bruises and stuff, and you keep on playing, and that prepares you for later in life when when you have to do something not so fun, and and it's a little unpleasant, like exercise, but you still can do it because you know that there's going to be a pleasant long-term solution. But people nowadays are getting less and less likely to do that. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm like older than I really am because I'll hear lots of people older than me harping about kids these days, and I'll be like, I totally agree with them. I feel kind of old at heart in that sense, but kind of young at heart at the same time because I'm like not letting that. I'm not like dwelling on that to the extent of keeping me from having my fun, I don't know. Well, I'm going to sleep. I need to get up at like 4 in the morning. I'm planning a surprise for someone. So, well, good night. Kill you later. Is that what you were expecting? No, that's Mav. This is Tay. Good night.